Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on today. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm, okay? So like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things, okay? I want you guys to know how much I do appreciate you so much. All of my old subscribers, all of my new subscribers, all of my current subscribers, okay? Um, yeah, all of my future subscribers, okay? Um, I um I know I've been missing in action for a couple days, of course, but I am back today to do some videos as I prepare to. They're sending me out of town on a mission, so I will. But I'll still be doing videos. Of course, I'll have my stuff with me. But anyways, I wanted to talk about does Yogotti expect to live happily ever after? With Angela Simmons. Okay. Um, I was looking at Yogotti and Angela, how he had been bringing Angela Simmons out on stage, okay? And you know, I can tell by the way that Yogotti and Angela kind of sort of mimics. Um, I don't know if Angela knows what he's doing. I don't even know if Angela knows how much bad karma is definitely affiliated with Yogotti, because if Yogotti thinks that God is going to allow him to have a participation to boost and definitely create an atmosphere, whereas he could send a bunch of damn weak fools out to take out Young Dolph and not pay for it, then he really has sold his soul. He really thinks that the devil that he serves is Lord. He does. If he thinks that there is no bad karma that's going to come along with um, taking out a father, a provider, a son, a brother, artist. If he thinks that God is going to allow him to roll on that, then he really has sold his soul to the devil for real. You know, and I think about, Angela and how Angela, I love Ron's house. Even my mom and my grandmother looked at Ron's house. And that was just one of those shows that we like. We like the way that it was depicted, his family was depicted. And I know looking at a 45-minute show, you don't once a week or whatever, you don't really know what really goes on inside of a home. But I would guess that that something was done right. I remember when Angela and her sister put out that shoe line pastries or something. And I was very proud of them. I didn't buy any of the shoes, but they were successful. Okay. It was very successful. And she had her dad and her uncle to help them push that. And Angela and them were able to bring in quite a bit of money from those pastry shoes, right? But we know, Yogotti had professed his love for her and they finally have gotten together. But I wonder if Angela, being a preacher's daughter, and I used to see them on the show going to church and stuff, does she understand the karma? Is she listening or is she paying attention? Does she have, is she using any of that discernment, right? Because, you know, discernment is a gift. And I don't know if she has the gift of discernment. Is she paying attention to what's going on around her? Because what's happening is they're not going to be the power couple that that Yogotti is hoping that they'll be, right? Which they very well could have been, because I could tell that Yogotti, wants to mimic what Jay-Z and Beyonce did. Because I prime example, I remember probably like back in 2002, Beyonce was on 106 in Park with Free and AJ. Okay. And I remember her, they asked Beyonce, she didn't like to answer questions really about her and Jay-Z's relationship. And it was like Free and AJ asked some questions. And they said, well, Jay-Z said, he likes you he loves the gangster in you. He like your gangster, right? And she said, and I like his gangster too. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that she really said. Well, I guess, Jay-Z was looking at, Yo Gotti was looking at that same damn video show. Of course, we all like looking at 106 in Park, right? Because when Angela gave him the birthday party, he regurgitated that phrase verbatim, right? A lot of what Jay-Z and Beyonce did as far as promo, being at games and things of that nature, we're seeing that he's trying to mimic that. I even see quite a bit of the stuff that Dolph used to do with MIAJAYE. They were more private. MIAJAYE was more private with her relationship, but even when pictures and stuff was put out, right? Even like some of the stuff that she started to put out since Young Dolph was assassinated, we're seeing that Yo Gotti is trying to copy that. And I was looking at how he's been bringing Angela out on stage, and how, she's been promoting that vegan cupcake stuff she got going on, which would be cool. But I believe he's trying to up that because Black men deserve to grow old. You see a lot of people, God is raising it up. See, Yo Gotti, because he serves the devil, he does not realize at this point that that Black men deserve to grow old is a God thing, right? It's not, it's a God thing, and it is going up because if he didn't want to see Young Dolph's face plastered all over, I don't know if it's a guilt thing or a jealousy thing, right? If he didn't want to see people buying and her selling out and things of that nature, and it's got Young Dolph's picture on it, he never should have sent them boys over there to do that to him, right? Because we all know that he did that. And so that's why I say, do he expect to live happily ever after with Angela? Does he expect to? Because you know I don't even know if Angela um knows the bad karma that is affiliated with him, right? I remember my grandmother, rest her soul, used to always say, baby, just let one hurt do. And at the time, she used to always say it. I can't, I've caught on to it now, because you don't give a one chance with me. Okay. You don't give a one chance to screw me over. And that's what my grandmother meant. Let one hurt do. No, they hurt you one time, just let it do and go on with your life. And she used to always say, God ripped that apart. Whatever type of relationship it was, God ripped that apart. That person got to go through some stuff. And God don't want you there with them to go through it with them, because that karma, that bad karma, will overflow and spill over to you if you are there connected to them. And so God just moved you out the way. And sure enough, like when things would happen and God would get me away from those people, I would look back later on and I would see all the stuff that hit the fan. I was like, Lord, thank you for that. And it always just rang true to what my grandmother said. So I wanted to do, is Angela paying attention? Because surely she got to know everybody ain't lying. Everybody in Memphis know what happened with Young Dolph. And it breaks my heart to see this man acting like a damn sissy, constantly trying now even to make Angela, and I don't think she realized it, compete with MIAJAYE, right? Somebody kind of mentioned something the other day, and I'm talking about in as far as the products, but with Angela and Yo Gotti, that's a God's thing, okay? And Yo Gotti is going to pay for his part in this Young Dolph situation. I don't give a damn what his bloggers and nobody else think. Kiss my MF and ass, okay? You bitches got me fucked up. And that's one of the reasons why I've been MIA, because I'm going to get them damn bloggers that he been sending at me. And I got the right people behind me to get them. They dick in the booty bitches. Because ain't nowhere in the world I be on here for no crumbs going at no woman. And you still ain't going to be able to shut me up. Fuck you, okay? But my heart hurts for MIAJAYE, right? Because I know she has to look at this fake relationship plastered all over the internet. And of course, what she had with Young Dolph was realer, but they couldn't even stand to see that. Now he wants to frolic around like he's happy after their participation in what happened to young Dolph. Okay. And God just ain't gonna let, does he expect to live happily ever after? That's what brings me to that question. Does he expect that? Because Angela is a preacher's daughter. So I know she knows some of the word. I don't know what that devil know. The laws of the earth says, whatever a man soweth, that's just what he's going to reap. So I know and understand that Angela knows it, because I used to look at that show and they was going to church on Sunday. Her dad is a reverend. I understand. I know Black Youngster understand it because I know his family. And I know they God people. They God fearing people. A lot of them. I don't know Yogotti like that. Right. But I wonder if he expects to live happily ever after, because whatever he served, because see, when folks get around here talking about I serve a God, you have to ask him, who is your God? Because everybody ain't meaning the same God. They don't look at the God that you serve that sits high and look down low, the omnipresence, the almighty, the creator. They might not be talking about your God. That's the reason why you have to ask people now, what kind of God do you serve? Okay. Is it the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Because that's the God I serve. Because see, if you get to asking questions, and as I always say, going beneath the surface, you'll find out some things, right? And you go, hell, I don't know what he served. I'm gonna have to get away from that. Because we don't serve the same God. Okay. And then you'll know a tree by the fruits that it bears. Oftentimes, if you pay attention, that's the reason why I say, is Angela paying attention? You already know an apple tree can't produce bananas. You know them by the fruit that they bear. Okay. And so my heart hurts for MIAJAYE, because even now they're competing with her, laughing and making fun of what they did to young Dolph. And, I think it's sad. But, when you start to see a lot of commotion, because it's weird, because I had a dream about Big 30, and I've always been prophetic in dreams, right? Always come to pass, always been gifted. And it's funny, because that morning that I was dreaming about him, I ain't never had no reason to dream about Big 30. I don't even vlog on him like that. Okay. The only thing I've said about Big 30 in the past, I hate to see what's going on with him now, was when I first started vlogging, I saw how when he would smile, his eyes would light up. And I remember what I said in a vlog before them bitches deleted my stuff. I said, he has a smile. When he smiles, his eyes light up. I hope he does not allow what the company that he keeps to penetrate him, okay, and turn that smile into darkness. Well, later on we started to see that his smile started to turn into darkness, right? We see that now. And like I said, I was having a dream about him the other day, that I was trying to talk to him through a windshield, and he was in a car sitting at a light, waiting for the light, the arrow to turn green so he could make a left. And I was trying to get him not to go down that road. And when he turned, I was like, damn, he went down that road anyways. And it ended up being a dead end road. But before that, he was walking with Gotti, and Gotti was trying to get him to do something. It was just weird, the dream was. And then for Player Code to call me that morning and wake me up out of my sleep, and he was started telling me something about, have you heard about Big 30? He started telling me some stuff about him. I was like, dog, that's weird. I was just having a dream about Big 30, right? Which is weird, because I don't even vlog about Big 30. Y'all can look at my shit and see I don't really vlog about him, right? And so, when you start to see a lot of this stuff that's going on with them going at each other, it's always the beginning. Everything is predestined. All of the steps have already been ordered, right? And so what they did was they created that bad karma, right? I'm talking about as far as Yogotti and them people that's around him that know that they participated in what happened to Young Dolph, right? And even with the situation with Straight Drop, Straight Drop has to pay for what he did. Cornelius has to pay for what he did. We don't talk about him much because he's quieter, right? He's not as flamboyant as Straight Drop, okay? And so it kind of have Cornelius going up under the radar, right? But he was definitely involved. But even with them, to dangle money in front of a bunch of young men who's hungry, who's hungry, right? That's impoverished, to get them to go and take out somebody because of their success is absolutely disgusting, because that's what it all boils down to. And so it breaks my heart. I haven't seen MIAJAYE post, and I kind of get worried when I don't see her post, because I know he's been plastered all over the internet with him and Angela's fake ass relationship, her giving him praises of, I'm your biggest fan. And Angela Dolph and MIAJAYE had that type of relationship too, in case you don't know. And I know y'all look at a lot of this stuff, but don't make people start turning them prayers on you because you want to defend a man that everybody already know what he did. Because see, God will whoop your ass cat raggedy too. I know you know about them prayers. What you need to do is ask God for discernment. And ain't nobody telling you to leave Yogotti. But women have a whole lot of influence on the men that they date. My words to you would be to pray for him. Pray for him and ask God to give him a heart of conviction. Because see, when God starts to convict them hearts, then he'll end up going to MIAJAYE himself and little Trey. Because anybody, even you, Angela, ought to be sad when they look at Young Dolph's son's eyes. It hurts me to look at the sadness in Trey's eyes, because that devil that you laying next to every night couldn't stand to see him blessed. Right? And so I think people need to start, asking God to, when they praying for something, they need to start asking God, when you send somebody to me, make sure the yoke is equal. I ain't talking about just the money. I'm talking about the spiritual part and the heart. Make sure the yoke is equal. Okay? Because if your yoke is equal with him, then you a devil too. Right? But my heart hurts for Mia. My heart hurts for some of these little young dudes, even though they out there, they've done wrong. He got one out there right now that's getting ready to go. I know it's you talking about folks gonna be indicted, bitch. I know. Just because it didn't happen in November, it's still gonna happen. Okay? And they still got these folks out here. Juke, them ought to be ashamed of themselves. But the thing, I'm talking about the mindset of our people. What is wrong with our people? They see these dudes going down. They put out this illusion that they got everybody in their back pocket. Them folks connected. Them folks going to jail. I talked to some of them folks in the inside. Them folks ain't intrigued by them. You can't play in the face of the feds and have a consistent pattern of trying to take somebody out, and got these damn fool ass vloggers on here doing all the illegal stuff that they doing, to include commit murder. The feds look at it as playing on their top and think you're going to get away with it. And it goes to show how people still believe that the devil has more power than God, and then to confess, I believe in God. I believe in the Almighty. When you see these people doing devilish stuff and then say they can't be touched, as if they have more power than God, because God has his people everywhere and they out there working. Do y'all think that God is going to allow the prayers of people like MIAJAYE and Dolph's children and his parents and all of the people that have come together in prayer for justice in totality, meaning getting the root of the tree? Because straight dropping them ain't the root of the tree. They're the limbs of the tree. They're the low-hanging fruit. I've been saying that. Do y'all really believe God gonna let them get away with that? And so I hear people telling, Lord Jesus, God. Okay? But then turn around, them people connected, they can't be touched. Oh, okay, now I have to question you because I don't know what kind of God you serve. Because I know he ain't God. And the God that I serve says, whatever a man soweth, that's just what he's going to reap. Right. And so people are not paying attention to when you start seeing their artists and stuff fighting, that the word is being revealed. It's revelation. It's coming to pass right in front of our very eyes. It came to pass the day that it happened, and God shook the earth, and people knew in Memphis from day one who did it. They said, them folks finally, they kept trying to take that boy out. They finally did it. They had all them people calling the Memphis Police Department, telling them from A to Z what happened and who was involved. Right? But does he have to live happily ever after he's ripped lives apart? The likes of him. And I affiliate the people that work with him as being him. He's supposed to be the head. If he can't control them damn fools around him, he ain't got no business call himself running the damn label. I don't think so. I don't think so. And Angela better pray from she's always talking about she meditating. She better pray. She better go up into the spiritual realm. She keep her legs and stuff folded and candles and stuff all around her, but she better tap into another realm. Okay? Because evidently she ain't going up high enough to get her some discernment. Okay? Because that plane getting ready to crash. Okay? But shout out to MIAJAYE. MIAJAYE, just know that the devil, God has to let the devil think that he is winning. Y'all know I say this all the time. So it looks like they going up, they getting all the praises, ain't nothing gonna happen. Everybody looking. God said, oh, okay. Now I got him in a position. Everybody's eyes is on him. Everybody think they untouchable. All they that he, hey, look, he did that devilish thing to Dolph, but hey, he the man. He gonna get away with that. Can't nobody touch him. And God said, I'll allow him to go up even higher, so that I can put him in a position and a status where everybody in the world looking. Now I got him in a position with everybody in all over the world looking and paying attention, to show that I am the only true living God, and that darkness could never override light. So now I'm getting ready to bring him down, and I'm getting ready to show people that whatever a man soweth, that's what he's going to reap. I'm going to make all of them pay for what they did to Young Dolph. And then he's at a status and at a position where all these little young dudes that they have tricked gonna say, they're gonna start thinking twice. When the folks get through doing what they getting ready to do, they're gonna start thinking twice about taking money to be crash dummies on crack and fentanyl and all. They're gonna be turning it down. Hell no, nigga, I can't go through that. It's coming. So that's why I tell MIAJAYE, your prayers are not going unheard. Keep being proactive, because in the end, she's going to get the last laugh. Okay? But anyways, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel. Okay? You could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Okay? I love you guys. Okay? I'll talk with you later.